happening, everybody? Love and life in the house. Welcome back to our channel. We just want to do a quick video on how we prep our vehicle for unexpected emergencies. We do live in upstate New York, so we do have all 4 seasons, and we just want to show you what we have just in case.
Yeah, because you never know what kind of emergency you might come upon, especially on road trips. You could be trapped in your car for hours, because of a traffic accident, 10 miles ahead of you, or maybe stuck on the road during the winter. So each household, it's going to be different, the way you prep your car, especially like the state you live in, and also the size of your family and the size of your car. So we keep our car prepped all 4 seasons. We don't have to switch out anything because it's just the 2 of us. So we have summer and winter gear in here. So we just want to show you what we have, and hopefully that inspires you to step up your game a little bit. Think about what you have in your car at this moment, and is it going to help you if you get stuck in an emergency situation. So let's show you what we got. As you can see, we still have, with all this gear here, we still have plenty of room for our groceries. So we're going to start right here. What I did is I made a copy of my medical and dental guide that has just a whole bunch of information. I just like to carry that with me. And in this kitty litter bucket, what I did was I labeled everything that's in here, just to make it easier, so you know exactly what is in this container, so you're not going crazy looking for everything. And we have just our hammer, an axe, bolt cutters, and a fire extinguisher. Make sure it is rated for car use, and most importantly, know how to use it. And then over here we have our wool blanket, and this section is basically just all our tarps. So we have a bunch of tarps. We're going to get into this in just a minute. We have headlamps, paracord, our sleeping pads for camping, and just more tarps. In here is where we carry our food and water. These are our emergency drinking water packets. They're good for about 5 years. And we keep those along with some almonds, Nutrient Survival, which is great food, Maple Almond Crunch, and then an emergency food ration bar, which has 2,400 calories. This is if you're a diabetic or if your sugar is running low. You can have these chewable glucose tabs. So that way we're covered for food and water. Next up, we just have some cups that I'm going to put to the side. We have our solar flashlight, and it's also battery operated, and it also has a compass on it. We have our duct tape and a solar light that you blow up and it'll produce light. And here, I'm not going to really open it, but it has just some extra heavier clothing and blankets, some fire starters to keep warm. This is another blanket. It's flannel on the inside, and then on the outside it's weather resistant, so that's nice, and wind resistant. And this is an emergency bag as well that holds a lot of other emergency supplies that we have. And we both have our military grade rain ponchos, one on each side, along with our hats that come with mosquito netting, so that way we can protect ourselves from mosquitoes. And that pretty much covers the back. So we're just going to move to the back seat and show you what we have as well. Okay, so in our back seat, we both have our hiking boots and socks. along with some bandanas and some rhino skin for underneath. Your clothing for ticks. And Rick's is the same. Over here we have our road atlas. You should at least have some road maps available in your car. Umbrella. This is specific to Rick's get-home bag when he's out and about, because he has the car most of the time. So he has things in there that's specifically for him. Up here we have a bunch of hand warmers, toe warmers, emergency blankets, lap warmers. We have our Ultimate Winter Survival Handbook, which is great to have. And here, believe it or not, we have a collapsible walking cane. If you're hiking and you sprain an ankle or you're having trouble walking, we have a cane that will help you, get help. Right here, we have some working gloves. And if you're stuck in a car for hours, you might as well have Uno and some word games. In this bag below, this is our main emergency kit. We have our CPR masks. We have our emergency radio that we do keep charged. Shears. We have our chest seals. We have wool socks, a lamp, flint. We also have honey in here and our Everlast medical supplies. So, and you always want to make sure that you have your stuff charged and ready to go. So now we're going to move to the front seat and show you what we have in there.
And one of the main things is, even though it's summer and we have all these hand warmers and things like that in the car, it still gets cold at night during the summer.
Yes, it does.
So if you get stuck out in the middle of nowhere in the summertime and at night it drops to 40 degrees, at least you have some type of warmth.
So in the front seat, we have our CB radio, in case we need to listen to anything important. Up here, we have our window breaker, some Advil, utility knife with some paracord on it. We have our radios and our tactical pen. And last but certainly not least, the Travel John for women.
Word.
Because that will definitely come in handy if you are stuck in your car for hours.
And we do have this on the top here.
Oh, yep. We have our lighters and some keys and whistles. And up here also we have our flashlight. One thing we wanted to show you was our Garage Monkey Engineering. These are our battery operated flares, and they're magnetic and they will stick to your car, and they you can power them any different way. They have like SOS. Let me see here. They have those. So I mean, you can put them on anything really to get anyone's attention. And it also has a flashlight built in right there, so if you need to see anything. But this is really helpful to be able to signal help if you need it. And always make sure that you have extra batteries, charged up. But these batteries we've had in here for 2 years. I check them regularly, and they're still the original batteries. So this is something also to have in your car, along with the light up flares as well. And one last thing is, I do have everything that we have in this car typed out, and I put it in the glove compartment because during an emergency, sometimes your mind is just all over the place. So it's good to just know where things are in your car and what you have. So we hope that you enjoyed this video and that you will prep your own car according to your own needs. Thank you for watching.
Peace out.